Hi, my name is Tre Bomer, and I am auditioning for the music production part of Visible Music College. Um, Ever since I was a child, I've always been around music. Music has been my life. My grandparents are well involved in their church. My grandfather is a deacon at the church. My grandmother is in the choir and the praise team, and she sings. They give her solos all the time. She's a wonderful singer. My mother grew up in the church singing also, and my aunt. Um, they grew up singing at my grandparents' church. Then they later moved on together to another church. And then they moved on to the church where about a year after I was born, that's where I attended up until now, which is Christ the Rock Church. When I was around 10 years old, my mother got married to my stepfather, who is a pastor at Pleasant Valley Church in Clarksdale, Mississippi. There, my mom's over the praise team, the choir, the youth choir, the women's ministry, and just about every piece of chicken that comes out of that church. um, and as I got older, I started to get myself involved with the church as well. I I used to sing in the choir as a child, but I didn't really like singing in front of people that much. So I wanted to learn instruments. So I started playing the drums, and I really like the drums, and I keep practicing and practicing. Now I'm great at the drums. I love the drums. After that, I took piano lessons at school, Grace St. Luke's School, for I think 2 years. But after that, I didn't play anymore for a while. Then later on in life, I decided to pick it back up again. But I pretty much forgot everything that I learned. So I learned to play by ear instead. Um, I can play a few songs, and I'm not half bad, I would like to say. After that, I went to my church camp called Youth America in Oklahoma City with my church youth group from Christ the Rock. And my friend, he had a ukulele, and we were in the where we were sleeping, and he was on his bunk bed, I was laying on mine. He was playing his ding 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 playing his ukulele. I was like, that's pretty cool. Can I see it? He gave it to me, and I started fiddling with it, and I really liked it. I liked it so much. When I got home, I went on Amazon.com and I found my very own ukulele, and I call her Savannah. She's very beautiful. Um, and I looked up songs, how to play her over the rainbow, and different songs by Bruno Mars because I like Bruno Mars, and he has a lot of his songs use ukulele. So I looked him up and I did that. Um, also as I started playing the ukulele even more, I started liking guitars because my biological father, my dad, he is a professional guitar player in Nashville, Tennessee, and he kills the guitar. So when I went up there one summer to spend a week and a half with him, he bought me my very own acoustic guitar, and I've loved it. I loved it ever since. I play it all the time. Whenever I'm home, I go outside on my balcony and I'll just strum if I'm feeling sad, or it depends on how I'm feeling. But sometimes I bring it out in front of company and let them see what I can do. But and I also sing a little bit, but I don't like to sing in front of people. But I think I like the music production part of all of this because I like creating my own music and making everything sound how I want it to sound. And I usually use my Mac, and I'm on GarageBand. I'm always on GarageBand making my own tracks, my own everything because I just love it. I'll take a video and I'll add my own like background music or suspense or whatever because it's just fun to me. I've always liked it. At Pleasant Valley Church, after I started playing the drums a little bit, my father, my stepdad, he wanted me to work the sound. And I never thought about it like this could be pretty cool. I was like, oh, I don't want to work sound. Blah. But I got back there, and after I learned everything, it was easy, but it was also fun. Sometimes it was hard, but most of the time it was fun because I got to control. They were looking to me for everything to make sure everything went well. And I like being that person. I like making everything sound right. And to this day, I still do it. Um, Now, when I go to Christ the Rock Church, sometimes they want me to help them with their sound, just in case their AV guy is not there. But I am there. And sometimes it's difficult traveling back and forth. My parents, my mother mainly, she doesn't want me going back and forth. Like, you belong here, belong here. But I'm like, I need to go over there. I need to go over there. So it's just like mixed up all the time. Um, but I think my future goal for being in music production is to one day find a music label or music studio or whatever and become an intern there. Start from interning, I don't know, even being a janitor, but at least being around all that, and working my way up from there to maybe one day becoming a producer for something. Um, a brief overview of the previous project that I've worked on is church. Obviously, I worked at doing the sound for my church. But a few days ago, on Saturday, about 3 days ago, at Minglewood in Midtown Memphis, I worked the sound and everything and presentations for this event that was going on down there, and it was pretty fun. I got to meet some of the guys that worked there, the AV guys that worked there. They helped me out. They showed me what to do and everything, how to connect stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And I really liked it. And I was really thinking I could get into this. I really like it, and I don't know. I just fell in love with it. I was referred to Visible School by my mom's friend, who was an AV guy. Actually, he referred to us to Full Sail University. Then from there, I went to SAE Institute in Nashville, and then after that, we found Visible. He talked to us about Visible, and Visible College to me was the best choice. Went there and visited, loved it. But honestly, I think music is where God wants me to be. He knows I listen to music 24/7. Even in my sleep, I listen to music. I never turn it off. My family gets annoyed about how much music I listen to. I listen to everything: pop, country, rap, gospel, contemporary, bluegrass, classical. I really like classical. And I've listened to opera before. I'm not really that into it, but I've listened to it before. It's not that bad. And I don't know. I just love music. It's my life. My family, everybody in my family sings. Even my little brothers sing now at the church. They're learning to play the piano too. My stepfather wants them to learn because I'll be going to college hopefully soon. And I don't know. I just like it's like when I get on my MacBook computer and go to GarageBand, I do it all day. And it's just a hobby to me. I love doing it. It's something that I love doing. And God always has always called me to music. I'll do something maybe on a test. I hear a tap, and I'll start tapping, and I make something out of it. And then I get distracted from my test, but it's music. I get distracted by music. I love music so much, and it's in my family, it's in my blood. And I really feel like God wants me at Visible College because I let SAE cancel my application because I really feel like Visible College is where I need to be and where I should be and where I really want to be. Um, but thank you for your time and allowing me to do this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.